Hello everyone, this vlog is titled as Thinking and Thoughts. Our brain as an organ is made to think just as our heart is made to beat. Fighting the brain by its very nature, for its very nature, to process thoughts or thinking sounds really very silly and stupid, even though the best of them out there, the most self-proclaimed mature, educated, liberalized, globalized, knowing thyself kind of people keep on doing it. A lot of titles can be added to those set of people, which is completely fine with me. Now, thinking is always intentional. You cannot think out of the spectrum of understanding we have. We only think intentionally, calculatively, analytically, depending on the understanding we have about ourselves, titles and subjects of life, life at large, situations, things, and people. We think depending on the understanding we have. Unfortunately, our understanding or the depth or the level of our understanding does not rise than the ankle height of what we are. Further, more higher we go, at times is the height of our knees. And the highest usually, generally, the most best out there do is they rise to the level of their genitals. That's it. That is the best we can do on a very general note. We never reach to our brains in any way possible. So we usually do not know the difference between thinking and thoughts. Each thinking or each thought process will generate a chemical which is experienced by the body and termed as feelings or emotions. Moving forward, each thought you think or thoughts which you think which are not attentively produced, they will also make a chemical resulting into a feeling or an emotion which does not have a purpose, spine, or a direction, which makes humans the silliest and the stupidest in comparison to animals. Because animals can really make things very simple. But we complicate it because of our higher intellect. And we think we are the most intelligent species on earth, which is correct to an extent, but only when we use the intellect in a productive, learning-based growth or evolution way. Until then, because we do not reach to our brains, our understanding of life, the spectrum of understanding we have is so narrow, it's smaller than the size of our knees, that we are unable to know how our thinking processes or thoughts work. Let's talk about thoughts which are uncontrolled, which just keeps happening in your brain. They are like traffic. Think or assume of your thoughts which keep producing or keep flowing in your brain is or in your mind is. Imagine as if you're standing just by the side of the road and traffic passing by. What would happen to you if you cling to each vehicle passing by? What would happen to you if you get influenced by each single vehicle passing by in front of you on the road? Believe me, by the end of the day, you would be exhausted and you would be good for nothing productive. You would be good for nothing for evolution, because you are simply hopping from vehicles to vehicles, not knowing anything about the vehicle and not knowing anything about the reason why you are clinging to those vehicles. Same way, we cling, we react, we respond, we think our thoughts are completely correct, which is absolutely spineless. It is absolutely baseless. We do not know why we think in a certain way, and then we think that whatever we think is correct. Our thoughts are a byproduct of our spectrum of understanding. Imagine thoughts making chemicals in an uncontrolled way resulting into emotions in an uncontrolled way. And then, if we make mess out of our life, which we do, and then we complain to God, or we say life is unfair, or we say someone else is the center point of the issue, or something else, a situation is the center point of the issue. Probably our thoughts are the issue. Probably our way of thinking is an issue, which we do not know, which we are unaware of. I think we should learn to think for our thinking, and we should learn to think about the thoughts we think in an attentive way, and also the thoughts which keep on taking birth in your brains. Learn about them, be aware, self-observe, self-reflect, and you will learn. Take care.